Are you concerned about falling? In the next year, 1 in 4 seniors will experience a fall. Do not allow yourself to become a statistic. Tai Chi is proven to reduce your fall risk by 58%. Classes for all abilities are available throughout DuPage County. Tai Chi, exercise for life, exercise for you.
Bring your hands up, fingers on your collarbone, bring them just below your collarbone and gently tap. So for those of you that are new, I will explain what we're doing as we go along. Most important thing for those of you that are new is to look after yourself. Primary thing is to keep yourself safe, keep yourself comfortable. If we do anything that you feel is inappropriate for you, don't do it. As easy as that. You've got chairs, so if you need to use a chair, whether you use it for support or to sit down, do what you need to do. Almost everything that we do is just as effective sitting down as it is standing up. So you do not lose by sitting down. And often it is better to be sitting down and be very relaxed than it is to be standing up and be uncomfortable, okay? So what organ are we stimulating when we tap here? Good guess, but not kidneys. So we are tapping acupuncture points for your kidneys to help balance the energy in your kidneys, help them to function better. It's also good for energizing you, waking you up. All right, then we move on to the middle of sternum. And this one is for, this one's for the lungs and also the immune system. So especially important over the last couple of years. So for those of you that don't know me, my name's John, and theoretically I'm in charge of this class. It is good to see familiar faces back again in class. I have missed seeing you in person, and it's good to see new people in the class as well. So welcome everybody. I'd like to say it's good to be back in Illinois. Side of the ribs, but it is really, really nice to see people in person. So side of the ribs, and this is for your spleen, yes. So your spleen for your digestive system. So the goal of this class is to be as relaxed as you can. This class is more about moving your energy in your body and feeling relaxed and feeling good. And as a byproduct of that, we get all sorts of other benefits that go along with that. So nice and relaxed with everything you do. And loose and relaxed, gently swing your arms. And swinging your arms is for circulation, yes. So this helps to circulate your blood and consequently also your energy. What would a good length of time be to swing your arms? 10 minutes. So 10 minutes promotes basic circulation. Studies have shown in people with diabetes that it improves heart function and it improves glycemic control. Now, if we were going to go better than 10 minutes, what would we do? 20 minutes. 20 minutes is said to activate your internal organs and stimulate your brain. A University of Illinois study showed that swinging your arms before being given a problem to do, people were 40% more successful at solving that problem. And what would be best of all? 30 minutes would be best of all. Yes, indeed. 30 minutes is said to reveal and cure hidden diseases. So, and 30 minutes is easy. If you are nice and relaxed, this is an effortless thing to do. You all did it when you were kids. Why did you stop? I know I did. That familiar cry of, can't you stay still for 5 minutes? Quit fidgeting. Yes. So stand and watch TV or sit and watch TV and swing your arms. This is just as effective sitting down as it is standing up. Put a comedy on and watch a comedy for half an hour. And if you're laughing, it'll be even better. So for those of you that are new to the class, an important thing is don't worry about trying to remember everything, because you will not remember everything. Just come, and as you go through the classes, you'll remember a little bit more each time, and that's good. The first thing to remember is swinging your arms, because that's the first part of your homework to do, is to start swinging your arms. Any opportunity that you get, swing your arms. I'm really hoping that you can remember how to do this exercise. If you can't remember how to do this one, oh dear. But just any time that you get the chance, start and swing your arms. All right, so let your arms come to a rest and turn your waist and let your arms swing on the rest. Nice and loose and roll. Make sure that you always keep your head up and your eyes up. It helps your balance a huge amount. So this exercise is called Forehands Knocking, because your hands knock on your body in 4 different places. And this is for your kidneys and your waist. Now, as we do this, we're going to bring our arms into the movement. We're going to tap just inside the shoulder on the front. And on the back, you're going to bring your hand across and tap the opposite side of the small of your back. Okay. Hey, Kathleen, come on in. So now we're tapping some acupuncture points on the back for our urinary bladder, which also helps the kidneys, and on the front for our lungs. Good. Now take the arms out and bring your waist to a rest. Good. Take your head to one shoulder, roll it down around through the shoulder. Without tilting it back, bring it across the top. Exhale around. Inhale across. Exhale. Inhale. One more. And change direction. So again, take your head to the other shoulder, down the round, and without tilting it back across the top. Exhale round. Inhale across. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Good. So that helps to loosen your neck up, and it allows the flow of energy and the flow of blood in and out of your head to improve. So we're going to work our way down the body and work most of the joints in the body. So bend your knees, let your arms hang down, loose and relax, and just in your shoulders, roll your shoulders. Now it's going to be tempting to use your elbows. Keep your elbows out of it. Everything in the shoulders. And so you'll tell if you're nice and relaxed because your hands should move in circles, and eventually they should bump together, which is why they call this two birds come together. And change direction. And one more. Straighten up and rub your hands. So rub your hands all over. So make sure you get the backs of the hands as well. So we're beginning to stimulate a lot of acupuncture points on the hands and the arms as we do this. But we're also giving our skin and our fascia and our flesh and our muscles some stimulation as well. And now your wrists. Other wrist. And so you just do this as firmly as you're comfortable doing it. Different people like different amounts of pressure. Forearms. I still don't know why they're called forearms when we only have two of them. Another one. Elbows. And make sure you get the inside of the elbow as well. And the other one. All right. And interlace your fingers and have your fingers wide open and then roll your wrists around. So now we're bringing range of motion into our wrists and to our elbows. And keep those shoulders down and relaxed. And change direction. I don't know which way I did now. Maybe that way or the other way. If this is the first time you've done this, you may find the other way is really awkward. Yeah, that's perfectly normal. Good, and then push one wrist up and then the other. And nod. Rub the palms of your hands. And now we're bringing warmth and energy into our palms. So good would be to put your hands on your pelvis. Better would be to have the backs of your hands on the small of your back. Best of all is to have the palms on the small of your back. But this one, for a lot of people, it tends to bring the shoulders up and create tension. If that happens, go to this one. If this one's uncomfortable, go to this one. Always want to be as relaxed as we can be. So your head, so if you're standing, your head is going to stay still and your waist is going to move. If you are sitting, your waist is going to stay still and your head is going to move. End result is pretty much the same, okay? So if you're standing, head up, eyes up, and circle your waist. If you're sitting, circle your head. And so again, this is for the kidneys and the waist. So on the logistics of this class, we are going to be here until the new building is open, which theoretically is June. So that means this February, March, and then the April, May sessions will be here. Is the new building on St. Chai? I don't know. It is. So it's east of York. Okay. I don't know. When I lived in Elmhurst, I was told that the east side of York Road was like, don't go into that area. It's like, yeah, it's like, oh no. Does anybody live on the east side of York? No, they did. No, they didn't. I know, because the Frank Lloyd Wright House are on the east side of York, aren't they? Yeah. Good. And change direction. One more. So this next one is one of the ones that you can't do if you're sitting down. So like if you want to stay sat down, it's like continue doing the previous one. So with this one, you're going to think about the very tip of your tailbone and what you're doing with your pelvis. So you're going to try and keep your legs and your torso reasonably still, and you're just going to try and move your pelvis. If you're a guy, my apologies, because guys don't get this. It's like really difficult for guys. So you're going to think about the tip of your tailbone, and you're going to move the tip of your tailbone forward. So you're going to do, ladies, a pelvic tilt. Then you're going to bring it back, and you're going to tilt your pelvis up to one side. Not your body, just your pelvis. Bring it back to the middle, and then stick your butt back. Bring it back to the middle, and then up to the other side. Back to the middle. So you have 4 directions. So you have forward, side, back, side. This is, I get that this is weird. It's like I thought this was really weird when I first did it. But once you get it figured out, your low back will really thank you. It's like you're isolating the movement into like L1 and L2, the lowest lumbar vertebrae. And it's not a big movement. And then just for balance, switch direction and go the other way around. I don't really think it does make a difference, but good. All right. And then shake it out just a little bit. Okay. So because we have some new people into the class, we're going to start off today, and we're going to learn the 4 movements of Qigong. And these are the only 4 movements that you can do. So I'm actually giving you all my secrets in the first half hour of this class. And everything else that we do is based on these 4 directions of moving your arms. Okay? So who can remember what one of them is? Up and down. Okay. So one of the ways that you can move your arms is up and down. So put your feet, whether you're sitting or standing, shoulder width apart, toes straight forwards. Knees a little relaxed, back up straight, head up tall, arms relaxed at your side. So the up and down movement is commonly done as an introductory movement or an opening movement. So in this one, your hands float up in front of you to about the height of your shoulders. And then your hands sink down. So nice and gentle, nice and relaxed. We want to try and feel like your arms are just floating up. So there's as little effort in this as possible. And as your hands float up, make sure that your shoulders stay down. Inhale as your hands float up. Exhale as your hands sink down. Inhale. Exhale. Nice and relaxed. Try and be very deliberate in the movement so that you're as engaged with everything that's happening. And so as your hands float up, you feel that movement from the shoulders to the elbows, to the wrists, to the fingers. That every single part of the movement you're noticing. Good, and then bring the hands all the way down. Now we can also go up and down to the sides. So float your arms up to the sides and sink down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Now another way that we can do the up and down is what is often used as the closing movement for a sequence. For this one, you're going to bring your fingertips to point towards each other, bring your hands up. I like to bring them up to about the level of the nose, turn them palm down, and gently press down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. And one more. Good. So anytime that your hands are moving up and down, we did all of those with both hands, but you might just be using one hand at a time. You may have one coming up as another one's going down, but it's still up and down. Any questions, thoughts on that one? We're good? So a question I have for you then is, how fast do you think you should be doing those movements? Any ideas? Slowly? Slowly is a good answer. How's it according to your breath? So unless we're doing something with a very specific number, you want to time your movement to your breath. So whatever your breath is comfortably, so however long it takes you to inhale is how long it takes your hand to float up. However long it takes you to exhale is however long it takes your hand to sink down. So it's going to be completely different time for everybody, but it's going to be the same. Okay, good. Next one. So we've got up and down. The next one is, all right, let's do open and close. So open and close is any time that your hands are coming together or moving apart. It may be horizontally, it may be vertically, it may be diagonally, it doesn't matter. So we're going to do this today as Phoenix spreads its wings, which is a really good exercise for your lungs. So in this one, you're going to float your hands up to the level of your shoulders. Keep those shoulders down again. Your palms face each other and gently squeeze your shoulder blades together to open your arms up and close. Inhale as you open. Exhale as you close. So being aware of what is your comfortable range of motion and working within that range of motion. Inhale as you open. Exhale as you close. Inhale. Exhale. So try and adjust the speed of your movement to match your breath. And if you go faster than me, that's good. If you go slower than me, that's good. The goal is to go at your pace. Do one more. Good, and then bring your hands. All right. Open and close. Thoughts, questions on open and close? These are all nice and easy. So, all right, number 3, in and out. So your hands are going to move close and away. So again, we're going to do this. We're going to do this to the front, and then we're going to do it to the sides. But again, you could have And this is where it gets a little confusing. It's like, is this in and out or is it up and down? Does it matter? It really doesn't matter, okay? The goal is to get the idea of how you move. It actually is in and out, but it's an in and out going up and down. I may test your logic in this class. All right, so let's do in and out. So again, your hands float up to the height of your shoulders and gently pull your hands into your shoulders and press forward. Inhale, pull in. Exhale, push out. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now, as you pull your hands in, bring your shoulder blades together and gently press out to the side. And pull in. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Push out. Inhale, pull in. Exhale, push out. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And sink your hands down. Yeah. So again, you might just be doing one hand, like when we do pushing palms. Okay. Thoughts? Anything on in and out? No? Okay. And then the last one is circles. Okay. So there's basically three ways that you can do circles. You can do horizontal circles. You can do vertical circles to the front, and you can do vertical circles to the sides. So 3 planes, okay? So we're going to do vertical circles to the sides. So bring your hands to imagine holding a ball in front of you. And now circle that ball up to one side, across, about at your shoulders, and down to the other side. Doesn't matter which direction that you go. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. So again, nice and relaxed. And you may find with this one that your torso wants to turn a little bit. And that's okay. If it doesn't, That's okay. Try and begin to discover more of the natural way that you want to move. And stop at the bottom. Change direction. Circle up to the other side. Across. And inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And start at the bottom. Good. So we'll just explore that one for the moment. Questions, thoughts on circles? No? Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put those together and we're going to do them as this little sequence. So we're going to do up and down. We're going to do that for a little while. Then we're going to do in and out. Then we're going to do open and close. And then we're going to do circles in 2 directions. And then we'll finish with an up and down again. So it's 5 different movements. And like this is as easy a Tai Chi sequence as you can get. And this is one of my favorite things to do. Because you don't have to think about the movement, it allows you to think about your relaxation. It allows you to think about your breathing. It allows you to coordinate your breathing and your movement. There's so many things that this does. And very much the idea that less is more is so true. This can be a very powerful thing to do if you do it the right way. Now, if you're doing this and you're thinking about what you're going to do at the grocery store on your way home, then you're not getting the benefits of it. So this idea of being engaged in what you're doing and only what you're doing is really, really important. There is nothing more important at this moment than you and what you're doing. So if somebody sneezes, your temptation is going to be, bless you. But that's taking you away from your practice. Just hear it in the background. Don't let it affect you in any way. Okay? Now, if a herd of wildebeest come pounding through the door, I want you to be aware of that. Okay? And I want you to move. But that's my job. Okay? To let you know that that's happening. But other than that, be focused on yourself. Be present with yourself and just allow everything in the background to become like white noise. Yes? All right. So if you can, go at your own pace. And when we change, just finish the movement that we're on and move on to the next one. So if you're here when I move on to the next one, just finish your movement and go into it. Okay? You don't need to keep pace with me. Go at your own pace. Yes? All right. So whether you're sitting or standing, and this is awesome to do sitting down as well. Okay? Feet shoulder width, toes straight forward, knees relaxed, back up straight, head up tall, arms relaxed at your side. And your hands float up to the height of your shoulders. And your hands sink. Inhale as your hands float up. Exhale as your hands sink. Inhale. Exhale. And push the mountain. Flow your hands up to the height of your shoulders. Pull into your shoulders. And press forward. Inhale, pull in. Exhale, push out. Inhale. Exhale. And Phoenix spreads its wings. When your hands are out next, palms face each other, and gently open your arms to the side and close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale. Exhale. If you're standing, remember to keep your knees relaxed and soft. You don't want your legs straight. Circling a ball. Imagine you're holding a ball between your hands. Drop your hands down and circle up one side. Cross to the shoulders and down the other. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Next time you reach the bottom, change direction. Circle up to the other side. Across and down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. And the closing movement. When you reach the bottom, fingertip to fingertip, come up to your nose, press down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. And the next time your hands reach the bottom, turn your palms to face each other as if you were holding a ball. And just notice how you feel. Notice if you can feel any sensations between your hands. And inhale, pull your hands apart. And exhale, push them together. Inhale, pull apart. Exhale, push together. Do you get any sensations as you do that? Yes. That's your chi. That's the energy that's circulating in your body, that's giving you life, that's powering everything in your body. That electromagnetic force of energy.